Hi.
Good morning, everybody.
Is anybody actually here?
Yes, we have a Captain Cactus. Good morning.
Hi.
And he would guess right, the coffee is still flowing.
Absolutely.
Good morning, Jason, who woke up just in time.
Oh, hi, Jason.
And the almost omnipresent Taipan.
Yeah.
Good there. I never know. Evening.
I did a good job that time. Yeah. Sorry.
Yay.
I'm fucking up. My eyes are, as you can tell, or I'm sure you would assume, are wiped today.
Yeah, and probably a bit tired as
Overused.
well.
Yeah, very
Hmm.
overused. I'm sorry. Who else? Anyone else?
And yep, good morning, Zebulon. Who? Oh,
Zebulon.
poor Zebulon. He already drank his coffee.
Oh, I'll drink mine for you, honey.
There's, there's always, well, hopefully there's always more coffee. But
There's always room for more. Yeah.
well, generally, always room for more. Just is there actually any more you can have? Like, have you run out of coffee?
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. I always buy more on my penultimate bag because I will not put myself in that situation. And if I do, on the two occasions in the last few years that I've done that, I get it delivered with like right the fuck away. I do not run out of coffee.
Yes, the National Guard called out, and
hmm I ran out of sugar once, and remember that went on stream because
yes,
I didn't have anybody to go out for me, and nobody had, like, Walmart didn't have any, and I was desperate. And Mike, uh,
Q 6 second delay. Carry on.
Cajunese saved my ass. He went to Amazon and had it delivered with like an hour and a half. It was brilliant, brilliant. It's good to have friends, man.
Mm-hmm. It certainly can be.
So if he's
I,
listening later, I just took my meds. So, but yeah. Did I let you finish? I'm sorry. Did I let you finish? Are you
um,
saying hi?
yeah, that's all the people who have
That's
spoken
fine,
to
and I'm
Cat so far,
surprised anybody showed up after 12
including
hours of me yesterday.
including me.
hmm
Well, as I was saying to AMG just a bit earlier, there I was lying in bed, quite happy. I think I was actually asleep, and I got woken up by the alarm. I've set a regular alarm for Wednesdays and Sundays. God help me at 9 in the morning.
Oh my God,
And
you poor thing! I
I
sympathize
know,
with you.
well, considering
It's 2:30 for me.
considering I didn't leave the stream until and everything to about 1:30 this morning as well. Don't
Yeah,
forget. So I was thinking, what the hell is that? Why is my phone doing? Oh God, yes,
it's Sunday,
yeah.
and I was not. I'll let you guys know though, 'cause I love my people. And I was not going to, at him or call him or anything. I was gonna wait to see if he said anything, if he got up and said anything, and then I was gonna put the thumbnail up because I didn't want to bother him if he slept through.
And ironically, the same. But when I went into Discord, I saw you were actually
Yep.
awake and active. So I thought, oh heck, we're doing this, aren't we? So
Wow.
we both weren't going to bother each other unless the other bothered us about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good
'Cause-
morning, Brendan Riley,
Hey,
and
Brendan.
hello, Irish Dublin. Lovely for you to be here.
Hey,
Hope you're doing
sweetheart.
well.
Oh, remind me after this to send her $25 gift card.
Will do. And Captain Cactus just rubs in the iniquity of me being woken up by 9 o'clock by saying that he decided on a late walk this morning. He left it until 5:45.
See, is Simon not a pansy when it comes to time? Kidding. I'm kidding. Love you.
I just I can work without sleep for or enough sleep for a couple of days, but now yeah, it was certainly a lot easier in the dim and distant past when I had the sort of vigor of youth and I could sort of bounce back quite easily.
Yeah.
Now I kind of not so much bounce back as sort of flop back, and it takes me a bit extra time to get back on an even keel.
Yeah. And after 12 hours, so
Yeah,
I I thought I had planned it when I was planning the 12-hour stream. Or actually, when I was planning the 24-hour stream, thank God I got talked out of that. Um, I had thought I would have time to pre-record some stuff, but as it was, did it feel like 12 hours?
it didn't to me,
It didn't.
and according to YouTube, if you go and look at the video, it actually says it's 11 hours 55 minutes and
That's
something other.
because
So
they can't archive 12 hours or more.
right,
Even though we went 12 and a half, they cut it at 12 exactly or whatever
right,
because that's all they can give you unless you're, maybe if
right,
you get special permission. Because I know people have done 24-hour streams, and you can. You can do a
yeah,
5-day stream, but
yes,
they just won't keep it up. You have to, you know, do it. Record it yourself too, and then
right,
cut it up and put it up in segments.
yeah, because certainly the StreamYard clock in the top left
Yeah.
sort of clocked it as over 12 hours. So
It's,
I, yeah,
yeah.
um, just wondering whether they discounted video time,
No,
like the intro and the
they
outro and
just
stuff like
it's just what they do.
that. Just being useless.
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, Irish Stew. Good to see you.
Yeah, I do. So,
Oh, and say there's also yeah your schedule for it. For one, well, I say not for once, as that's going to make it sound very rude. Your schedule didn't have a hole in it.
what do you mean?
Well, it didn't have a hole in it, which whereby you could say, and now this, wander off, sit down,
Yeah,
have a rest for an hour.
yeah, that's what
You
I
didn't,
meant to do
yeah, you didn't factor in any respite time for yourself or
for
anybody else.
myself. Yeah,
Uh,
I thought of things that you guys could all leave for, but not something for myself. So yay,
mm,
that was stupid. Like I said though, I had planned to do some things ahead of time and put them all together and play them at once so that we could take a break, all of us.
yeah,
Especially
and
me, if I didn't do it
and
right.
and Jason says, and to think you were worried about having enough material to do the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Captain Cactus, with tongue firmly in cheek, says not many can keep it up for 5 days. I assume we're still talking about streams.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes. And I am going to edit the stream down to have a separate, to separate the interview,
Right.
which I thoroughly enjoyed, Taipan. Thank you.
That was
Um,
very good. Yes.
oh, thanks. Um, he's had a very interesting life. And I still haven't hit all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Well, I think
mhm.
well, I think we've sort of discussed this sort of thing before. Yeah, not specifically Taipan, but people and their lives. Generally speaking, you go up to somebody and say, "What's your life been like?" And it's usually, get up, feed the kids, go to work, come home, yeah, rinse,
Mhm.
repeat. Yeah, I've had a normal life. And then you talk to them,
Get
and
into it. Yeah. You got to
and they suddenly,
poke and
yeah,
prod.
oh, oh yeah,
There
then
was
yeah,
that
we did,
time.
yeah, we did, yeah, this happened, or I met that person, and this and that, and you're thinking, well, to you, yeah, okay, that's yeah, okay, run of the mill, but to anybody else, that's
That could be
actually quite,
interesting. Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, like it's been said, everybody's life has one book in it at least.
Yeah, well, not to pick them out specifically, but ironically, Irish Stew has just posted. He's playing live. Well, I'm assuming it's a he. Playing live today at 3 p.m. this afternoon. He's They've been up since 7:30 this morning, working out a guitar solo for All Along the Watchtower, the Hendrix version.
Oh, can't wait.
Now, yeah, so basically, yeah, I mean, they're probably taking it, yeah, seriously. They enjoy what they're doing, but to them, probably that's, yeah, it's a part of their life, whatever. But yeah, sorry,
To
you're
other
giving a
people,
concert.
it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
Is it
and
gonna be live on YouTube? I'm not understanding. Or
I,
are you at a venue, hon?
I suspect it's at a venue. But yeah, more than that is, yeah,
Awesome.
you can play the guitar, you miserable scrote. I hate you. It's just because that is one of the things that, yeah, I would have liked to have been able to pick up. So yeah, that's
I wish
really excellent.
one of the reasons I'd love to have a house again is because you can, but it'd be a dick move to get drums in an apartment building, and I miss that.
Oh, if you had a house, you'd be the mad aunt up in the locked attic.
I just eh, any kind of creating is fun for me,
Yes,
but and I picked drums for my own reasons.
antisocial.
No, because you get your whole body into it really, and
Yeah,
when I was mad
yeah,
or upset,
very
go
kinetic.
down to the basement and just you know take everything out on it. Lose yourself. Anyways, so but yeah, I'm gonna cut out the interview and put that with my interview series, and
Yeah.
the ladies' night will get cut, and your things will get cut.
Well, you don't need to because you've already got them separately, haven't you?
Well, yeah, oh, that's true. And then the thing Nicole and I did, maybe, or we'll just do it over again.
Mhm.
I might make a series of that. If anybody watched Ladies' Night part last night, the song thing that Nicole and I did, I just think they're funny. I think they're very funny. And I was gonna make shorts out of them.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it's just something I'm trying.
Good morning, Lady Drags and Blood.
Hey
Don't worry
there.
about being a bit late. We were fashionably
Just a couple
almost on
minutes.
time.
Yeah. Oh, because I want to show you this. Where is
Oh
it?
God.
Can you show them
What?
the overlay?
Go on then.
The one I just put in
Oh,
there.
oh
It's the
God.
bottom,
Now,
bottom one with a
yeah,
pink
hang on.
border.
Um,
At the end of the 12 hours, we did this. We found
oh,
this,
right, okay.
and I can't thank you all enough. It's just the beginning, but one hell of a beginning, don't you think?
That's certainly not bad.
I'm very proud
It's,
of
yeah,
everyone, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
and that is at some depths because your heart is
Oh,
rather large.
and I surrounded myself with people like people.
Um, well, let's say opposites attract.
No, yeah, it's sort of like that Grinch movie where his little Grinch heart grew three sizes.
I don't like that. That film's too cheerful.
Oh, grumpy Grinch.
I don't think I've actually ever seen it.
I don't know if I've seen. I never watched the whole Jim Carrey one. I don't want to. I like the original cartoon.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
like live action out of Cat in the Hat and Grinch and next thing you know, they're gonna try to do Charlie Brown live action. What the fuck? How are they gonna get that round head without paper mache? Come on.
I'm sure baseball bats could be involved if it was Jim Carrey.
No, I'm talking about he
Mm,
didn't do
I,
all of them. I'm
yeah,
saying if they
I know,
tried to do Charlie Brown, ugh,
I know.
because they all kind of. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. But it's not a joke really. They all have that big-headed thing going on.
Excuse me,
What?
Avatar.
Oh, sorry.
I feel sniff, sniff.
Yours is much
Um,
cuter than Charlie Brown.
thank you,
I would
thank you.
hate to see like them put a real dog in Snoopy's place. Snoopy is Snoopy.
Yes.
You can't have a real dog, made to look like him. Have you seen what they do when they try to do that? Like in the Grinch movie. That is stupid.
Again, not seen it mainly because
Right.
it's
The
got
the
Jim
live
Carrey in it.
action Grinch movie, they put a real dog in the place of the cartoon dog, obviously. But
Okay.
the dogs, as trained as you get them, they don't know they're in a movie. They're just doing the tricks you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And it's just like
Well, the
no.
thing is, I've got no idea what role the dog had in the Grinch movie because I don't think I've seen the
The
cartoon
the
one, which
dog is his like lackey.
right,
So
which
it's a real dog can't play that.
yeah, and say Lady Dragonblood says it's the animated one with Boris Karloff,
What?
the Grinch.
Boris Karloff.
I presume voicing it.
No, there's no Boris Karloff in the Grinch. I thought you meant live action. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, the cartoon. Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah, I'm
animated one.
sorry.
Yeah,
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 I was talking about the live action. That's why I
right.
got confused.
Okay, yeah.
And
But
mm,
yeah, so I don't know about that because I've never seen it. But yeah, I've watched, well, I've read Snoopy Peanuts books,
mhm.
and I know some of the things that Snoopy does. I mean, yeah, classic example, the
The
Snoopy
Happy
dance.
Dance. Yeah,
Yeah, you cannot get
a
a
dog to
real
do
dog
that.
to do
No,
that. You'd have to
heard
modify the
it.
CGI in to make it look. And why would you bother? Yeah,
Yeah. Or you'd have to not only train the dog to do certain things, but then use wires and shit. And dogs
yeah,
don't understand stunt work. Stomach.
yes,
So
they could.
just stop making live action movies, please. Bambi.
Yeah, that's a,
And they're taking out the iconic beginning scene, the hunter scene. They're taking that out because they don't want to traumatize the youth. They didn't give a shit when they traumatized what 2 generations of youth with that. you
mm,
know, maybe 3.
sorry.
And it's
I
the motive of the whole movie.
yeah,
It's the
mate.
driving force.
The trouble is, whenever anybody sort of mentions Bambi and stuff like that, I just cannot help but think of I can't remember. Uh,
Bumper.
no, I can't remember her name. Somebody Tomei, the actor in My Cousin Vinny stomping her foot.
Marissa Tomei.
Yes, yeah. I'd always
Lovely
think
girl.
about her doing that sort of section in the My Cousin Vinny film.
When your biological clock is ticking like this, yes, I
Well,
know.
that and also, basically, if somebody just shot the top of your head off, yeah, do you care what type of pants they're wearing?
Yeah. Well, she didn't stomp her foot for that though.
No, I know that was
Those
the
are your two
biological
favorite
clock.
scenes, though. That's what you're
Yes,
saying. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I was very much like her when I was young. Like I could have been. I did the car stuff.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I was just like, that's me. Anyway, so
Yes, but do you know about positraction? And
I knew when they showed the picture. I knew exactly what he was going for before she said it. So yeah, I did.
uh-huh. Yes, but what is the timing on a 456 1965 Pontiac thingy?
Really?
I
Yeah,
don't
I'll
know.
figure that out. I'll be able to tell you with that description. Thank you. I
Hey,
know it
Hank's
was
Corner.
wait, 2 2 seconds behind top dead center.
Um, in the film, it was a trick question because the manufacturer didn't make
Yeah, it
a
doesn't make that
whatever
yeah,
at the
but I
time.
thought you were going
But
for the actual one.
yeah, but if it
When she
was
corrects it,
a such
yeah.
and such a thing, it would be, I think, 1.5 seconds before, yeah,
Tap
TDC.
dead center, yeah.
Yeah,
Anywho,
indeed.
back to live action, don't do
Right.
it.
Sleep
Live
sleep
action,
well.
don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, they're cartoons for a reason.
Yeah, and I enjoy them like, hey, I didn't even want them to do superhero movies from the comic books because A, we had seen Fantastic Four and the second Fantastic Four, and it was not pretty. And so when they said they were going to do the Avengers and they were going to start with, you know, standalones and stuff, I'm like, oh, this is going to fuck us up. This is going to be bad. Um, and I was shocked. Like I said, I've been like, if it was, unfortunately, if I was a DC fan, I would have been right. But uh, I I wasn't about Marvel, and I was thoroughly happily surprised with the visuals. It's the visuals that you need to not almost see the wires, right? You need to believe he's capable or he's moving the way he's moving
Hmm,
or she's doing what she's doing. You have to be able to believe that for that time. And if the visuals are clunky for me, I can't.
yeah,
And then the acting is almost second.
they have,
And they
in
did a good
my
job.
opinion,
They surpassed my
they
expectations.
they generally, yeah, did okay, but some of the films probably,
What?
nah, not me. I wasn't totally struck with the last
Endgame.
two in-game ones.
But was it the way they, like for me, like I said, it's the way they move and stuff.
Oh, oh,
What
no,
was
no, I
it? It
mean,
was a
basically,
story?
yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. All the camera
Hmm.
trickery and generally the acting and the effects, yeah, across the
Top
board,
notch, yeah.
yeah, okay, good.
But you
It's
don't like
the
the story. Yeah.
storyline, just
Well, if they had
meh.
gone by the books, it'd been more understandable and it'd
Mm,
been better.
yeah.
But if they had gone by the book, they would have needed X-Men. They would have needed a bunch more characters that they don't own. And if they do, they just didn't have time to introduce them to the universe before putting them in that. um. So yeah, and it Thanos wasn't defeated the way it showed in the movies, and he what they never showed his motivation for doing what he did in the movie. So there's a lot missing, a lot, like tons about
Not
Thanos.
not
He was in
wholly
love with
surprised.
death, the personification of death, and
But
she was not
the
into
name,
him.
yeah, the name kind of gives it away, doesn't it? Thanos.
What?
Um,
Sorry.
Thanos. That's there's a link via Greek, I think, to death in the name.
Oh my god. Could you get off the pedantic trip, please?
Sorry, just yeah.
Yeah, they go to those things all the time. We have a fucking Norse god and his family
Hmm,
in the
yeah.
comics. So yeah, not shocked, right? Anywho, he falls in love with Death, and she doesn't like him. She's not into him, and she makes it clear, right? And actually, she likes Deadpool. However, um, Thanos can't handle this. His ego's too large, so he starts doing things to um, get her to love him, including kidnapping her, taking to this thing he makes for her in space, a shrine, and trapping her there basically. And she kind of says like, "Hey, I'm kind of into death, so kill half the shit in the universe, not just on Earth, because it happened in every part of every galaxy on in the universe." when he snapped those fingers.
I'm not sure if I missed it, but who? Sorry, who was she?
Death, actual death.
Oh, sorry, the personification of death who was
Hmm.
female. Okay, sorry,
Hmm.
I didn't put two and two together then.
Yeah. So, like I said, there's a lot more of the story that they did not even go near in the movies. And I don't know
Hmm.
why. Because that storyline with death in it is pretty interesting. Because other things happened. And he gave up his daughter, and the way he started torturing Nebula had more to do with death than it had to do with, just him not liking her. And
Uh,
some things that she did.
and again, Nebula is
Alright, remember Guardians of the Galaxy?
yeah,
Um, you got Gamora, the green girl, right?
yeah,
She was Thanos' daughter.
yeah.
She has a sister, the blue chick with all the
Oh, right, yeah.
parts.
Uh
That's
huh.
Nebula.
Ah, right. Okay.
That poor girl. She was actually a very pretty girl until he turned her into what she is now. And he tortured her to do it. He would disassemble her in like the vilest of way. Like he'd just pull her with his, powers, and she would be coming apart.
Yeah, it's not exactly
Then he started removing parts and putting machine parts in to cover up the holes. Really.
hmm,
Yeah.
yeah, not exactly the most paternal of
Oh
actions.
no, he's an asshole.
Indeed.
And yeah, that's why it was hard to understand that he could love anybody. You know,
It
um,
does seem a bit bizarre.
I mean, he threw his daughter away, his most beloved daughter, Gamora, away for a
Hmm.
stone.
Well, yeah,
Well,
I think
spoilers.
yeah. I suppose if those stones do actually have that kind of allure to them, which they seem to have via the films, yeah,
I wouldn't
maybe.
do it. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. You can give me all the power in the world. I wouldn't throw somebody away for it. Because in that deal, you can't, like, even with all the power he has, he can't bring her back.
That's one of the consequences of doing something irrevocable,
Hmm.
unless you're Doctor Strange and the Eye of Agamotto, where you can wind back time.
Yeah, well, that was one of
Anyway,
that's one of the stones, right? The eye?
yes,
Okay.
and I'm not entirely sure. I've not read the books, and I don't know whether that's canon in the books, but uh,
Um, I used to call my bedroom my sanctum sanctorum. I was such a geek. Such a geek! But that's okay.
hmm.
I like being
uh, yeah, Captain, it could always be worse. Right? He
but
could have sent her to Australia.
right?
Hmm,
Talk about suffering.
absolutely.
uh, so did you guys have fun yesterday though? Oh, and Cap, I'm sorry you couldn't be there at to say goodnight after the 12 hours. But we thanked you. We did mention you,
Yep.
and I thank you for
And
being there, hon. How are you feeling today? Any better?
and we did play all three of your
Oh yeah, yeah.
things,
People
the
love them.
animals.
Um,
I think Zebulon was there. Well, yeah, certainly.
I was shocked. I thought people would come in and out, but a lot of people stayed,
Hmm.
and that just my heart is just feeling like I want to cry, but it's a good cry. Like I didn't expect it, and I wanted to give up several times. Like an hour and a half in, I was crying because I thought I was already fucking up. And if you guys couldn't see because you don't have a camera on and you can't see my house and my life, but Murphy came over and just sat here with me all day. Um, and so left, right, and center things are going wrong.
Mm.
Murphy's Law just killed me yesterday. I fell and twisted my back and thumped up. I like kicked a wall with my toes, and my toes are very painful. Um,
Ouch.
all the
You didn't say
time.
that one.
What?
You didn't mention you kicked a wall.
Well, when I fell, I hit.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and it was very painful. And then I was trying to make food, but it's not easy when you can't see the dials and stuff. And I burnt things, and I was burning myself. And I tried to make a bagel, but spreading cream cheese is not easy when you can't see it. And I was just, uh, you know, I just
But the
I just feel
12
sorry for
hour,
myself, I guess.
but the 12-hour assault course, you survived it.
We survived it, honey.
Hmm.
Um, and I know what to do next time better. I gotta do things earlier, like start preparing earlier, and
Yeah.
uh, so I don't just overwork my eyes so much that I can't see at all on the day of, and then can't do what I needed to do because there were other things
Mhm.
visually planned that I just could not. I'm sorry. I
No, it's
wanted
okay.
it to look so much more. Next time I'll do it on OBS and have all the, the tricks. But
Um, Look forward to that.
I think, for the most part, like we didn't have connection problems, thank God. You didn't drop really badly at all. That.
Couple of times, went for a couple of seconds, but
Yeah, but not like you have in the past.
yeah.
It's hardly noticeable, and I was worried about that. Um, I just I and then about 4 hours in, I was ready for it to stop, and then we were close to 9 hours, and I was gonna call it at 9. No, wait, 6. I was gonna call it 6, and then we got to and I didn't, and then 9 hours. I was like, okay, I can't do it anymore, and I said that out loud. That's the time I said it out loud. But we were so close. I knew I'd kill myself if I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And you guys, you gave me the little pep talk I needed, and I said, yeah,
You mean we kicked you up the arse and said,
yeah.
get on with it?
I couldn't disappoint you. I couldn't.
Hmm.
So I thank you for that. And we did it. We did it.
Yeah. Um,
It's not like I ran a marathon or did anything importantly big, but for me,
it's important
it's
enough.
yeah.
Hi, Renee, enemy.
Hey, Renee and me.
Yeah. As you say, it's been quite some time,
Yeah,
and I hope you're well.
yeah. We started the pink sub up. We launched her
Hmm.
yesterday with a 12-hour stream,
Yep.
and we're back today.
Yeah. Gluttons of punishment. Well,
Yum.
yeah, both us and you lot for being here listening to us warble on.
Well, I think
Um,
we enjoy each other's company,
yeah,
and um, and we enjoy their company, so it works out.
yeah. Um, Relating to um, the thing you raised a bit earlier. Captain Cactus says, "Yeah, sorry, he was feeling awful last night. As of 2 hours ago, still testing positive."
Fuck! Oh man, you gotta go to the doctor Monday, please, hon, please. I'm getting nervous now.
Yeah,
This
it does seem to be lingering just a
this
bit
is
too
too
long.
long, too long. You need antivirals, not antibiotics.
Yeah.
Are the antibiotics helping your chest at all though? Your breathing? Please say yes. No, not unless. Don't say yes if it's not true though. But I'm hoping it does.
Yeah. Right. Well, I see. Well, I see. Of the stream, Jason says he liked what little he saw of it.
Jason. Our Jason?
Yes,
He liked what little he saw of it? What?
I think he's being puckish
Yeah.
because little smiley face after that.
Okay.
And Zebulon says, "Don't cry, it's all good." About
I'm just.
yeah.
I'm thankful for you guys. I'm grateful for you guys. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't have hundreds of people there, but we didn't need hundreds of people there.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it would have been nice, but hey.
And Captain says, yes, the antibiotics are now helping the chest infection.
That's
So
some good
good.
news then.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because if you're gonna be unwell, why not have multiple
Yeah,
things all at the
yeah,
same
why not?
time that all affect the same general thing, like the ability to breathe? Yeah.
And when you can't breathe, because I know this from when I first moved here, and the altitude killed me. I had altitude sickness for a while, um, and also with my panic attacks. And yeah, I do have a little COPD. Um, the inability to breathe fucks with you more than just physically, mentally. Uh, you, you want to breathe, because that
Yeah.
pretty much keeps us alive. And when you can't, it's very anxiety like it makes you anxious, and um, it's very uncomfortable. I get that feeling where there's a baby elephant just sitting on my chest. You know, he's trying to give me love, but he's giving me pain, and like I can't breathe, um, and when it doesn't go away for prolonged periods of time, or you're worried that it's not, it nothing is okay. It's hard to talk, let alone move. Like I don't know how he's doing his walks. So yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have like nebulizers and shit, babe? And that thing that was it, atomizer that you know what I'm talking about, the ball that you had to keep up with your by breathing in. You know what I'm talking about? It's
That's
a lung exercise.
yeah. I mean, that's the thing they use to measure your lung capacity,
Yeah, but they
isn't it?
also you can use it to exercise your lungs and
Right.
get better capacity. Yeah, they gave me one, and they're like, every day do this, and I'm like,
Right. And as ever, making light of things, Captain Gatz says, as long as the baby elephant keeps in touch with you after, can
oh,
always make a trunk call.
you are an idiot. But I smoked a lot this weekend, and I
Well,
gotta
you should.
stop it.
Bad, bad girl.
Well, I was awake constantly. So,
Yeah.
usually there's sleep in there sometimes. And when you're sleeping, get this, you don't smoke when you're asleep. You don't smoke when you're asleep.
Well, if you do, you're not doing it right.
So I've fallen asleep while I'm smoking, but you don't usually light one up in the middle of your sleeping.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah,
Would not be a good idea.
I'm gonna go back to the checkbox thing
Hmm.
um, when I wake up today. Because after this, I'm gonna eat something and hit the hay for a while.
Oh, good.
And you know what I thought of as we were ending the stream yesterday?
I dread to think, but go on.
Oh shit, we missed chat. What the fuck was I thinking?
I just thought the irony of yeah. Basically, I think I think one person, I think it might have been Jason, sort of mentioned it about the sort of the community type stuff and the
Hmm.
fact that we have a regular
Yeah.
Saturday chat and it's open to everybody, come along, blah 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 blah. And I was thinking, okay, it's Saturday, we're not doing that, are we?
I could. So stupid. I think we should make up for it. Maybe.
You can't see, but I'm narrowing my buttons, looking at you now.
Well, I can hold one later after I get up.
Hmm.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I was just thinking, too
What?
much of a good thing, maybe.
You're right. You're right. We'll just.
A 12-hour stream with
How about
lots of people
Tuesday? We
included.
have one.
Not. Don't know.
No.
Maybe yes. That's right. I'm just trying to think. I've got things ahead next week,
Okay.
so
We
I
might
know Wednesday's not a good day.
tentatively have one.
Oh, that
on
reminds me.
Tuesday.
Wednesday is not going to be a thing.
Oh, you're not gonna be home?
No, I shall be somewhere between home and an eye clinic.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You got that letter.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Is
and
somebody going with you
no, why would they?
in case they dilate your eyes or something?
Um, they do that every single time.
And you drive?
Oh God, no. Train.
Oh, it's far away. I'm so
Um,
confused.
I to help put this in context for the people in chat who are probably struggling
Me
a
too.
little bit.
Me too.
Um, I had to have some laser eye surgery a handful of years ago to sort of weld some tears at the edge of my retina closed,
Mhm.
um, and to prevent detachment of the retinas,
Oh,
which I'm assured is a bad thing. TM.
very.
And there were holes as well, and
What did
some of
you
the
do to yourself?
I think it's getting old and being short-sighted
So, oh,
because
you hadn't had an accident or anything?
no,
Okay.
because being short-sighted apparently exacerbates the issue.
Okay.
So I went along to see um, an optician, and they said, recommend you go.
Have
So
surgery. Yeah.
passed on the recommendation to my surgery, who passed it on to other people. I got called in. They looked and said, "Yeah, you probably need to have this done fairly soon. How does this afternoon sound?"
Fuck.
Yeah, that's the
Scary it
sort of
sounds.
that's the sort of thing that went through my mind when he said, "Yeah,
How's this
soon."
afternoon sound?
Yeah,
That would scare the
um,
fuck out of me. Like, oh
yeah.
Jesus, I'm dying.
So I had laser eye surgery, then checkups um, to see how
It
it
went.
held up.
Yeah.
Another bout of in just one eye a bit later, then some follow-ups. Then I seem to have fallen off their list of follow-ups. Um, about a year or so back,
Hmm.
I got a phone call um, saying, "Oh, we've got a cancelled appointment. Can you make it on Friday?" This was on a Wednesday, and it just sadly it wasn't convenient. So I said, "Oh, yeah, no, I'll yeah, it's only for a checkup. I'll wait for a regularly scheduled appointment." And I think a day later, I got a letter from them saying, "We've reviewed your records and we don't consider you need to be seen anymore."
Oh,
And that's,
okay.
the timing was just sort of
Very
when
weird.
when did they actually send this letter? They must have sent it before they phoned me
Yeah.
up saying, "We've got appointment for you." So I thought, okay. Um, then a bit later, I went to, regular eye checkup. Um, mentioned all this to the optician. So they did the eye dilating thing again. and had a look around, and he said, "Yeah, I think you're okay, but yeah, there's one little aspect which maybe perhaps I think you probably should be seen by somebody who's got
Oh
better equipment."
God.
Yeah, very minor worry. So he fired off an email to my doctor's surgery and gave me a copy of the email, which I dropped off at the surgery as well to make sure they got it. To say, yeah, we think this guy should be seen again. And it just went all quiet, all quiet, all quiet. Then about 2 weeks ago, I got a phone call from the hospital. And sadly, I was in a place where the connection just wasn't up to anything. So I couldn't hear what they were saying, and the call just dropped. So I
Oh.
thought, what the hell was that? I mean, I checked the number, and it was from the hospital. So I thought, who the hell would be calling me from the hospital? So it's one of those numbers that's outgoing only. So I couldn't call them back on that number. So I called the general exchange and said, I've just had a phone call. And they said, well, pretty much, yeah, well, good luck, unless you know who was calling you. Yeah, we don't have a clue, because the entire hospital goes out through that number. So it could have been anybody.
Oh my God.
So I think, well, yeah. One, is it somebody I know who's being taken to hospital?
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, well, no, it wouldn't be, because if it's a family member, one, they wouldn't be in my vicinity, probably. They'd be in their own hometown, home city. And also, why would I be their point of contact? Their next of kin would be husband or wife or parents or what have you. Yeah, likewise, friends who live in the area, they've got better people for next of kin. So I was thinking, well, it's not that, surely. Then I thought, oh, maybe it's this eye mob.
Huh. A
And
year
about
later.
a week or two later, I get a letter from them saying, congratulations, you've got an appointment.
Oh God.
And the only trouble is, of course, it's 8 in the bloody morning.
But where? How far away is it?
It's only about 15 miles away.
Oh, but you take the train, so you don't have to worry about driving.
Yes, indeed. The times I've
Do
been
they
there,
not
I've
have
gone by.
Uber there?
I would not use Uber.
Why?
I just don't like the concept of them. I mean, I'll take a train to the local station, then I'll grab a taxi just to make sure I get there at a decent time. Then I'll probably walk back to the station and get a train back.
Wow. So you not like taxis either, or you just don't like being in an Uber or Lyft because it's a private car?
I've got absolutely generally no worry about being a taxi. I just don't like the Uber Lyft concept
Because
of, well, it's not because it's a private car, because they are private cars for taxi drivers
mm,
generally.
what is it?
I just don't like the concept that Uber have of, oh, we'll change the fare depending on the time of day
Yeah,
or
I hate
on
that.
demand.
Yeah.
I detest that mentality. So I just, if I had a chance of getting an Uber, I wouldn't. And as Jason says, um, Uber, don't you need an app for that?
Oh, right.
That would be another likely reason why I wouldn't use Uber, because I
Yeah,
can't.
you can't book them on your computer though.
The trouble is, I would need. Well, I wouldn't take a taxi that far, because that would be horrendous expensive.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I just wondering.
Hmm. Yeah,
Interesting. Oh, I hope
just
everything
me.
goes really well.
Yeah. Well, apart from that, I don't know. Well, being an old git, my eyes take a while to start working properly.
Yeah,
So,
really?
so yeah,
I don't know how to sympathize with that at all.
hmm, yeah. So I doubt whether I'll be awake, let alone my eyes at that time of day.
Yeah, you're not a morning person, are you, hon?
No,
You
no.
tend to avoid them if you can, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I used to get into work by 7:30.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
weird because I would have
uh,
figured you for that type.
yeah. So, well, that was mainly because that means I can leave at 3:30.
It's weird. I figured you for the get up in the morning, do your thing, you know,
Uh,
very regimented almost.
mm,
But
um,
you just don't like mornings.
oh, in my mid-late teens, mid-teens probably, my mum bought me a little Snoopy pennant, which, harking back to Peanuts, which said, "I don't like people who sing in the morning," because
Yeah.
my mum was more of a morning person, and she used to sing around the house, and I was constantly telling her, "Oh, shut up."
Yep. My aunt, when I had my dad's sister, I would sleep over her house sometimes on the weekends because we were very close, and she was as Catholic as my dad, and so if I slept over Saturday night, Sunday morning was
Uh-huh.
church, and I was never a morning person.
Uh-huh.
So she would come in and be like, "Come on, wake up!" I'm like, and she would come in with, "It's time to get up. It's time to get up. It's time to get up in the morning." And I'd be like,
Uh,
and
those are
then she
those
goes
are Christ
into,
words.
"Someday I'm gonna murder the bugler," and she sing the whole song, and I'd be like, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm
Yep.
gonna kill you. I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna be big enough to kill you someday." But no,
Hmm.
it was just so annoying because like I did not want that. I don't like cheerfulness when I'm trying to sleep. Like,
Yes,
cause
there is a time and a place for
yeah.
cheerfulness.
Now I do go around singing in the morning, but I'm alone, so it's okay. But when you want when you like I if I have to get up, I don't want to. I'm still the same child I was then, because like every child never want to get up for school or church. But if it's Saturday, I'm up at the break of dawn to go play, right?
Yeah. Yes, it's
So
very
yeah,
context sensitive.
yeah. But even to this day, if I have to get up early to go do something, like an appointment, I get angry about it. So if somebody's being all cheerful, like Joy, I'll be like, "Shut up, just please shut up," you know? Like, no,
Mhm.
no, go away. I'm gonna have to kill you, and I'm big enough now, you know.
Mhm.
And I
You
got papers saying I'm kind of crazy, so I'll get away with
right. Well, I've got
it.
papers. Well, I've got papers saying I'm a bastard. So yeah.
Stop it, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Stop it,
Yes,
you're not.
I Um, I think Zebulon sympathises with you because they say that their mum used to sing that dumbass song.
Oh, you right? Oh, I
I
hated that
um,
thing.
I don't think my mum ever sang that. I'm trying to think. I don't think she actually had one particular song that she sang over and over and over, but she did tend to sing in the morning.
Oh my god. It's like, do you think you're Cinderella or something? Like, are the birds singing to you back? What? You're not a Disney movie. Stop. Ugh.
I don't think we had the birds, but we did have a squirrel that would come up to the kitchen window and take biscuits from your hand.
Oh, stop it.
We did.
Great, you lived in a Disney movie. Wonderful. Well, I mean, I've seen where you lived, and just like where Cap lives now, you guys do live in a freaking movie. Like
Nightmare on Elm
around
Street.
where no, where you know that I've said when you've showed me pictures from your walks, I'm like, I am surprised I'm not seeing men on bikes with white sweaters, khaki shorts, you know, that like those two-person bikes white caps on,
Uh-huh.
the whole bucolic, the
Uh, Captain says, yeah, Salem's Lot.
you know, you
Hmm.
live in some old timey movie.
Um, well, Jason says he has both of us beat. They say he's Santa.
Sure, you are.
Um,
He
I
looks
think
like
I've
it.
got, I think I've got you beat there, Jason. I think at at least once, no more than twice a year, for the last 8 or 9 years, some complete random stranger has looked at me, pointed at me, or whatever, and said Santa or words to that effect.
But you don't you don't smile. You don't smile. You're grumpy.
Ho, ho, ho.
And you're not fat enough. You're not fat at all. That's the thing.
I think it's the white hair, white beard, and
I get that.
I generally have a tote bag with me.
That's true.
Yeah. Although,
But
not,
Jason looks very much like Santa.
mm, yeah, but on the mistaken
With his
identity bit,
beard.
I did have a couple of, if we
Book
go back
tokens?
to, if we go back to my cousin Vinny, a couple of Utes,
Hmm.
I did have them laughing. I just come over a footbridge over a railway,
Hmm.
and at the end it does a 90-degree turn to the left. And so I came round that, and a couple of early 20s
Hmm.
guys standing there, and I obviously sort of, well, obviously, yeah, I came out there, and it surprised them because they, yeah, hadn't heard me.
Hmm.
So they, yeah, one of them just said, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" And I said, "Nope, sorry," and held up my hands, saying, "Look, no holes," and carried on walking. That just cracked them up.
Oh my god. You are just. You should have known Moses. Something like that.
Um, well, there's no Sea of Reeds or Red Sea to part, so.
Oh no. There's a
And
hole in my
I,
shirt.
sorry,
There's a tiny hole in my shirt. I'm wearing that shirt you gave me with the web.
JWST.
Yeah.
Huh, that's
There's
annoying.
a tiny hole in my shoulder.
Huh, is it on the seam?
Yeah. I can fix it.
Right, okay.
No biggie. But that was shock. It surprised me.
And thank you, Irish Stew. For some reason, the name Tandem for a bicycle made for two
Thank you.
was it's completely eluding me. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Because I couldn't
Yeah,
think of it either.
yes. And no Captain Cactus. They didn't say Satan.
They would have gotten it close. They would have been
Hmm.
closer if they had.
Yes, of course you've heard about the
Lucifer.
dyslexic witch.
No. She's like
She sold
satin.
she sold her soul to Santa.
Hmm. Cute.
Hmm.
Santa wouldn't have that. Don't fuck with Santa. I.
So you've got this bloke, totally random bloke, who goes down chimneys or what have you
He's
into
not random.
children's
He's not random
rooms
at all.
and leaves them gifts. And you complain about me handing out a few book tokens.
He's not random at all. He's a saint, actually. He's my father's namesake.
Hmm.
My dad would tell everybody to the day he died he believed in Santa. Not the, you know, but the spirit of him.
Right.
And I do too. That's why we do the Pink Sub Fund.
Yep.
Speaking of which, it's
I
still time to donate. If you'd like to donate,
oh yeah.
or pinksubfund.com can get you to the link to donate or the link to send us an email if you need help.
Right. Got a request.
Yes, baby.
Zebulon says, Santa Simon, I want a guitar for Christmas. If you hold on a minute, I'll just go mug Irish Stew, steal his Ibanez guitar, and let you have it. Okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And thank you for posting the link to the fundraiser, Jason.
Thank you, Jason. I like the music, the theme song trivia. I still have some of them going in my head. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me, no. You're not the boss of me, no. You're not the boss of me, no. And you're not so big. Life is unfair. What'd you say? You're roboting, babe. Roboting. You're fucking roboting. Well, at least he held out for the stream, right? He got through the stream without doing that. And I was scared he wouldn't. So I'm happy for that. But does anybody know what that one was from? I wish I could see if you know. Let's see if I can see anything if I go over there. Ooh, I'm trying. Give me a second, guys. I want myself. It's the blind leading. Well, it's just the blind. Alright, what's this? Did I mute it already? Apparently I did. Okay, so anybody know what it is? Yes. Nobody knows what I just sang. Come on. You're not the boss of me, no. You're not the boss of me, no. You're not the boss of me, no. And you're not so big. You're not the boss of me. Oh, stop it, Cap. What theme song? What channels? I mean, show is that? Come on, somebody's gotta know it. Yeah. Oh,
Huh, that's weird.
Irish got it, 'cause she's the coolest. You back?
Nice. Yeah,
Alright.
StreamYards went all pink on me.
You went all ginkgo on us. I don't see you on the
Sorry.
stream. Why are you on the stream?
Bit of a lag, maybe?
Yeah, my YouTube's been lagging pretty bad.
Well, I think you sort of throw sort of the sort of StreamYard into the mix. Yeah, it adds a bit to the
Yeah,
lag.
there was never as much latency with when I used whatever I used with OBS and Studio. I might go back to that because
Right.
I liked it. The lack of lag. I can control it too by using different latency, and because now I've got the power to do it. You know.
Uh-huh. Oh god, AMG has the power.
Yeah, it was in the themes yesterday. I said I can't get some of them out
Hmm.
of my head.
Yeah, and say Irish and Zebulon both.
Yep, because they're cool. But like, it would have been nice if they had some older ones, like you take the good, you take the bad, you take 'em both, and there you have. I can't keep going, or I'll say the name of the show.
Wouldn't make any difference, I don't think.
Who knows that one? Oh yeah, me too. I used to watch Malcolm in the Middle.
Jason says Facts of Life.
Yeah. Okay. What about the Yeah, the only older one I heard yesterday was Happy Days. Um. Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along come two They got nothing but the jeans, 'cause it takes.
Hi, Nightwolf, and
Yeah, Jason's killing it.
I know that one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, although I would say he spelt different wrong because didn't
Yeah,
they have an apostrophe in there?
yeah. They did different instead of different.
Yes. See,
Uh,
I knew.
yeah, but there's this the Mandela effect has gotten to Frank, man. Like, all right, do you remember?
What?
Everybody remembers the song "I'll Be Home for Christmas," right? I'll be home for Christmas. You
No.
can. What does he say next? What's the next word, guys? I'll be home for Christmas. You can what on me? Because they've changed it. They changed it, and it's not right. Tell me what he says, guys. You can count on me, right, Jason? No, they played. This guy said, "Yeah, really?" They played the recording of Frank singing it. You can plan on me. Plan on you? That doesn't even make sense. What do you make plans? You don't plan on somebody. You plan on somebody being there, but no. What?
Poor Taipan says, please, 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 Mum, pass the Vegemite, please.
I don't get it. But no, right?
Um,
It's you can count on me. This man, they got to Frank, people. Like
um,
I know it was count on me. You know it was count on me. We all know it was count on me.
not that I particularly care much, but who are we talking about? What song?
I'll be home for Christmas. I just said it 3 times.
I have no idea what song. Who?
It's a
Who by?
classic
Who sang it?
song. Everybody's sung it. From
I've
Frank
never heard it.
Sinatra all the way up to modern day. Everybody
I,
sang the song. It's a
I,
classic Christmas song.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
And now they're saying the words are something we never heard? What? It's you can count on. What does you can plan on me even mean?
It means somebody wants to be converted into a file of facts.
Right? No. It's you can count on me. Look, I never had a problem with this Mandela effect. I thought it was all, you just don't remember correctly. But this, I know to be wrong. So now they're trying to get to me. And I ain't
Sorry,
having it.
what's the name of the song again?
Are you fucking with me?
No, no, no. Sorry, I want to know the actual full title of the song.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Okay, that's all I needed. Oh, I know what to enter in the search engine to look for the lyrics.
It's always been, you can count on me. Always. Always.
I've got one here that says you can count on me. Yeah,
They
you can
played
count on
him
me.
singing it. We're all wrong,
Ah,
apparently.
there's there's one here that says you can plan on me. Apparently, that's the Bing Crosby version.
It wasn't Bing that was singing this one, it was Frank.
Yeah, and there's another one that
The
says you
one
can
that I
plan on me.
heard yesterday. Why are you going through it? It doesn't matter. They
Yeah,
played the actual song. They didn't look up the lyrics that somebody on the
right.
internet wrote down. That's what that is. Just I can go up there and change those
Yeah,
lyrics
yes, I know, but I'm
on all
saying there
those
are some
sites.
that says you can count on me, and
Because
some that
we
says you
all
can
know
plan
it to
on
be
me.
count, but the Mandela effect is changing it. Because if you go back and listen to the Frank Sinatra version, it says plan, and it never did before. Never. I heard this song all my life. Like I didn't
And
care when they came for Fruit Loops. I didn't care when they came for any of the things they Reebok and all the shit that they've done. But this is something I know to be true. I noticed to be true. Like because I remembered Fruit Loops. I remembered Looney Tunes and how they, because we all think, oh, but no, this is something. No, 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 just no. It's a no.
I hate to say, but if you actually go and listen or watch to the recording of it being sung back in the 50s or 60s, those will be the lyrics that were sung, unless they've actually gone and modified the recording. Um,
Do you not get the Mandela effect thing?
yeah, I do.
Okay, and you get humor? You're getting too serious about this. The I heard the originals. They played them and they all say plan, and we all know them to be count. That's the thing. You don't know the song, so you can't talk about it. Sorry, but you can't be a part of this conversation because you don't know the song. How do you not know you? I'll be home for Christmas. By the way, even Elvis sang it, didn't he? I think he did.
I don't know.
Do you know any Christmas songs at all?
A few, yeah.
What?
Interestingly, Jason is saying in the first verse it says plan, in the third verse it says count.
Yeah, whatever. You guys know how to kill a joke. What songs do you know for Christmas though? And don't say Jingle Bells. I'm talking
Um,
about modern contemporary classics.
um, Merry
Sa-
Christmas, Everybody by Slade.
like Santa Baby. Santa Baby.
Um, yeah, vaguely. Not particularly struck
Oh
by it.
my god. What the fuck is Slade?
It's glam rock band.
Oh god. No. No.
What else? I Believe in Father Christmas.
What? And who's
I
that
Believe
by?
in Father Christmas by Greg Lake.
I don't know who that is. I'm talking about big hits that we all know and love, that classics that are done by people I can't stand usually, like Mariah Carey, and they continue to do them, but others too.
I Believe in Father Christmas was a hit.
I don't know it. Sing it.
No,
Sing it.
I don't sing. I don't sing.
Hum it.
I don't do that either.
Oh my god. We are the oddest couple. Just
Hmm. Yeah, as Irish says, that is a big hit. Like Greg Lake, who was part of Emerson, Lake and Palmer, the LP.
I figured as much. I didn't like them.
Yeah, he had a superb voice,
If you say so.
and yeah, and so that is quite a big hit. The thing is, you've got to remember,
What?
just because it was big in America doesn't mean it's big everywhere else. So
And
lots of
just
stuff.
because it was
Just
big in England doesn't mean anybody
yeah,
else
I
knows
know.
it
Yeah,
either. So
yeah,
stop. I
yeah.
understand
I mean,
that.
yeah. Irish Stew said Slade didn't make it big in America. Yeah,
They did not.
quite possible.
They did not. Glam rock. Kill me.
Yeah, Noddy Holder.
Never into glam rock. Never.
It's a bit cringy, but some of the music was okay.
Yeah, I can't get over the cringe to allow the music to be okay
Mm.
though. A friend of mine and YouTuber made up a Christmas song. I if I can find it, I will. But
Oh, those are potentially fighting words, Zebulon. He says all the best rock comes from England,
okay.
and
I'd say something. A lot of the best punk comes from England, but I would not say rock.
Taipan says Australia, the home of music.
Mm. Hmm. But where did it all start?
I have very limited sort of music knowledge, but as I understand it, rock developed from R&B, which developed from uh,
America.
yeah.
Hmm. So, anyways, moving on. My friend who did this song, God, I can't even remember. He doesn't go by the same YouTuber name anymore. Um, it, but he had this whole persona, right? Where he was kind of like a a savage, like God, what did he call himself? Damn it! He was kind of this just um throwback, and the beard, something about his beard, something about his beard was his name,
Okay, don't stress about it too much. You don't have to give
and
us the exact
he
name.
had like a whole. I mean, he was very creative, like a whole culture he created. You know what I'm saying? Um, he had lore. Like he got real deep in this, and people loved it. Really, we all loved it. And he made this, and like he was very Viking like, right? So his culture is very Viking like, so very fighting, very
Yeah.
masculine and like, and I believe it was fuck your mother is the way they said Merry Christmas. Oh god.
A certain degree of charm there.
And it's just he had a music video that was funny, and the song is hysterical, and I really hope I can find it for you guys because it's one of my favorite things of all time. It really is to this day, and this is years ago he did it. He's now onto this other thing where he's very hippie-ish now, and
Oh
he
God.
he does story times a lot. Well, hippie-ish in the same way where he's still very one with nature, like he was when he was the beard guy, and oh god, what was it? Savage beard. Uh, but yeah, I'll figure it out sooner or later. And he's great fun and a sweet guy. Sweet guy.
No, Irish Jew, probably not Denise Roussos.
Canadian too, by the way.
Uh-huh. So, rock music.
Oh god, is it time for you to go eat yet?
Actually, funny you should say that. Yeah, about that time.
It is. Oh, so run the tippers and the thanks, the thing, and they can do their jokes real quick.
Oh, right, yes. Okay, here we go.
Get your
Right. Ooh. Hi, Graham. Um.
8 second lag
Sorry.
from. There's an 8 sec where the stream is 8 seconds behind us.
Right. Okay.
Hi, Graham.
Um. Zebulon says, sadly, his life is the joke, but
You're not a joke to us, honey.
mhm.
You're very valuable to us. Who's got the
Okay.
jokes? I had one, I can't remember what it is. I'm so mad
Okay.
at myself.
Since they've been mentioned, why do you never see elephants hiding in trees?
Why?
Because they're so good at it.
Oh God. That. Ooh. Okay. I like it.
How do you know an elephant has been in your fridge?
I don't know how.
Footprints in the butter.
What? It had really small elephant, right?
How does an elephant hide in a cherry tree?
How?
It paints its toenails red.
Okay. Who's telling these?
That's me.
Oh. Nobody's telling any jokes in the chat?
Not as Taipan says he's joked out, so none from him.
Okay.
Irish Dublin. A priest, a rabbi, and a vicar walk into a bar. The barman says,
Mm-mm.
"Is this some kind of joke?"
That was good. That was very good. I was scared at first, but that was very good.
Yes, I heard the from you.
Yeah.
Mhm. What is yellow and dangerous?
Yellow and dangerous. I don't know, what is it?
Shark infested custard.
What? What?
You heard.
That's so
Well, absolutely.
stupid.
Nobody said the jokes had to be sensible, did they?
No. 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 I guess not.
Mm.
Any others?
Um, Come on, you can't let me.
Please don't let him be the last. Please. Japan, save us. Jason.
Okay, Irish Dublin. According to unofficial sources, a new simplified income tax form contains only 4 lines. One, what was your income for the year?
Mm-hmm.
Two, what were your expenses?
Mm-hmm.
Three, how much have you left? Four, send it in.
Sounds right. Oh my god.
He used to work for the Inland Revenue, Irish,
You did.
and I can appreciate that one.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Yeah.
It's very close to being true.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Here's one. The bank keeps calling me to give me compliments. They keep telling me I have an outstanding balance.
Uh, I wish that was it.
Okay. What's a vampire's favorite ship?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the second word.
What is a vampire's favorite ship?
Ship?
Ship.
Like boat?
Boat. Yeah.
I don't know.
A blood vessel.
Really? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Nobel.
No bell who?
Nobel. So I just knocked.
Oh god. That was kind of painful.
Hang on a minute. Just a DM, which might be. Yep, I was right. Wasn't. Okay. Two hunters are out in the woods when one of them collapses.
Mm.
He doesn't seem to be breathing and his eyes are glazed.
Oh
The other
god.
guy the other guy whips out his phone and calls the emergency services. He gasps, "My friend is dead. What can I do?" The operator says, "Calm down, I can help. First, let's make sure he's dead." There's a silence, then a gunshot is heard. Back on the phone, the guy says, "Okay, now what?"
Oh.
Yeah, I think I knew that one already, but yes, it is.
Oh, who did that? Who did that?
That was Irish,
Oh, Irish, I love you.
as if you couldn't have guessed.
I just want to make sure, but I love you, girl.
Yeah,
I fucking love
yeah.
you.
And from Nightwolf, what does a coffee lover say when they're hitting on you?
What?
I've been thinking about you, latte.
Oh God. Oh God. Uh-uh. Good one, guys. Good
Yeah.
one. I'm surprised they've lasted this long, quite frankly.
What what do you call a hippie's wife?
Stupid.
Mississippi.
That's just. Oh, I didn't expect that. I didn't see that one coming, and it's stupid. I love it. Who did that? You?
Yes.
Wow. Are you coming up with these at the top of your head or what?
No, I'm cheating.
How you cheating? Where you
Um,
going? Where you getting
well,
them from?
if only there was this sort of a huge source of information out there.
Oh, yeah. Shut up. Shit.
Yes, I know.
You're supposed to just know them.
Right. You will probably get this. Graham will probably get this. As will Captain. I don't know about other people. Right. I was driving my Nissan down the road when the gearbox exploded. It was raining Datsun cogs.
What? What? Say it again?
I was driving my Nissan down the road
Uh huh.
and the gearbox exploded.
Hmm.
It was raining Datsun cogs.
I don't get it.
Nissan and Datsun are the same company.
Uh.
Datsun cogs, dogs and cats and dogs.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't get
That's
it.
all right. I think uh, Captain Cat says that is awful, but with a grinning face. Taipan goes ha ha ha. Yeah. So right. Jason says my friends say I'm getting fatter. In my defence, I've had a lot on my plate recently.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
What the heck?
um, I was cheating.
Right. In a similar vein, my doctor told me I've really grown as a person. Well, her exact words were that I gained excess weight.
What? Was that a joke?
Kind of. Yeah.
Say it again.
My doctor told me I've really grown as a person. Well, her
Uh,
exact words were that I've gained excess weight.
I got it. Okay, I got that one.
What did the French chef give his wife for Valentine's Day?
What did he give her?
A hug and a quiche.
Oh no, you didn't.
And right, another one from Irish. At a Hollywood wedding reception, one woman remarked how lovely the star looked as a bride, and another said sweetly, "Oh, she always does. She's thrown a bridal bouquet often enough to have pitched a 9-inning game."
Oh god, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
And going back to that Nissan joke, Graham says he gets it, but I've got no excuse for that one. Jason says a criminal's best asset is his liability.
His best asset is his liability.
Liability.
Oh, I get it. I got it. I did. I did.
Uh, Jason says, shout out to people who don't know what the opposite of in is.
Shout out. Huh?
What's the opposite of in?
Oh.
So shout out to people who don't know
Uh,
what the opposite of in is. Right. From Irish Dublin. This one didn't post in chat, so once my father came home and found me in front of a roaring fire. That made my father very mad, as we didn't have a fireplace.
ooh. I got a video joke, funny video to share with you
Okay.
because I don't have no jokes.
Whoa.
I don't got no jokes. I don't got no jokes.
Fortunately, Captain Cactus has been working on videos, so he's got no time for jokes.
What? Okay. All right. Don't worry about it. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was funny at least.
We found a charcuterie board in the basement of our new home. It was very dirty. It has the ABCs on it, so it's great for little ones.
So this is it. This is how the apocalypse starts. Because someone found a board down in their basement and let some child use it as a charcuterie tray because it has all the letters on it. And this child decided to rearrange all the beautiful little cheeses and meats in such a formation to spell something, but of course they can't spell, and they ended up summoning the 4 horsemen, opening up the 7 gates of hell. Congratulations, I did not see this one coming.
Nope.
And in fact, I don't even think this was in the movie Idiocracy. They didn't cover satanic rituals. No, they didn't do that at all. But you have somehow figured out a new way. Absolutely amazing. You should be proud of yourself. Because it's your fault. It's your fault that this place is going to go to hell. Congratulations.
I thought it was funny.
Oh dear. I'm now tempted to go and search out my T-shirt that says 4 out of 3 people don't understand fractions.
I get it. That's a fraction.
Moving on. Irish Dublin says 2 eggs, a bagel, and a sausage walk into a bar. Bartenders, my friends and I would like a cold one, says one of the eggs. Sorry, the barman replies. We don't serve breakfast.
Yeah, no. Honey, you should have quit while you were ahead.
Yeah. That's a bit close to the a ghost sort of drifts into a pub and the barman points at the door and says, get out, we don't serve spirits in here.
You want to hit the outro? Get us out of here.
Yep. It's time that I was around.
Why does she keep going off like that? It's like the 3rd time.
Is that your
that.
coffee
Yeah.
maker? Warning you that it's about to turn itself off?
Yeah, but didn't she do that already before?
Not sure.
Oh.
Right. It's the thanks for watching one, yes?
I think.
Right. Well, thank you everybody for coming along. Thank you for sharing the jokes. Thank you for putting up with us for 12 and a bit hours plus an hour and a half later.
Yeah. Let's keep it going. Come on. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please go away.
We'll see you on the flip side of sanity. Bye.
Bye.